Okay, we're going to go in a completely different direction. A member of the audience wants to take advantage of having 6 experts sitting up here. Is there a concrete scientific consensus on climate change and related issues, or is this just a bunch of liberal nonsense? I think they want to vote, but...
All right, you know what? We're not going to vote. I'm sorry. Because you don't vote about science. If you don't believe that climate change is a real issue, it's for one of a couple of reasons. Either you haven't read the science, or you don't believe the science. And if you haven't read the science, there is plenty of really well-written, straightforward, easily digestible descriptions about the science of climate change. If you don't believe the science, there's not much I can do about that. So climate change is a real problem. Humans are changing the climate because of the emissions of greenhouse gases. That's the fact. But having said that, there are very difficult questions about climate change that really deserve public debate. We really need to be debating what to do about it. Maybe the answer is we shouldn't do anything about it. Maybe the fear is that, okay, if I accept the science of climate change, then it's going to lead to government intervention in something, and I don't like that. That's possible. Or it's going to lead to fundamental changes in energy, and I don't like the risk of that. These are legitimate public debates, and that's where the debate ought to be. What do we do about climate change? We have 3 options. We can mitigate, we can adapt, or we can suffer. And the question is going to be, what proportion of those 3 things are we going to do? How much are we going to reduce greenhouse gases or not? What climate changes are we going to have to adapt to no matter what? And what are going to be the consequences of climate change that we're going to have to suffer? I think that's where the debate ought to be.